I'm Lady Danny, and these are honey locust pod. Now, in my time, I've tasted a honey locust pod, but I really haven't had enough pods to actually work with and process. But this apparently is my year, so I'm going to show you how I went about processing pods. Because the sweetest pods are the ones that fall, it's important to bring them home and wash them first. These were really just washed to remove surface dirt, not soaked. That's another video. Because of that, these remained relatively dry, which allowed me to easily remove the peas here, but still keep a rather stiff pod. You could even still hear the peas shaking around inside. Now, it should be obvious, because these peas look very good, that I'm going to save these for a project. However, most people wouldn't think that I would be saving these bits and pieces of pod, but I am. My understanding is if I grind them, they come up with a powder that resembles kind of cocoa or carob. So even though these are dry, I'm going to dehydrate them a bit more and turn them into a powder I can use for baking. So if you've never dealt with honey locust, you might ask, why would you? Well, this is the money shot. This is the honey locust sap. It's sweet and sticky and kind of tastes a bit like banana. When you squeeze it out of a dry pod like this, it's pretty much a trail snack. But because I'm going to dry these pods and eventually grind them, I hope what remains actually helps to sweeten what will eventually be my baking powder. So just to recap, I started out with these full pods, which I broke apart. These are the remaining pod shards, and these are the beans that I am saving for later. So the beans will be roasted, and then the pods will be ground and used as my baking mix. So a quick dry in my dehydrator, and then it's time to go in my dedicated coffee grinder that I use for all of my herbs, and it's a quick grind, and in no time we're off and running, and it's not long until we have this. It's beautiful, it smells slightly sweet, a little bit like carob, not so much like chocolate, but I can't wait to use it in baking. Project number 1 from the honey locust. And after collecting a few more locust pods, I'm left with a good amount of beans that I can roast and turn into coffee. But that's for another day, so stay tuned.